Good morning and welcome to another walk with Wingman. I hope you're doing well. It is a bright and sunny Sunday morning. I hope you had a great week and are getting ready for another wonderful week. Sorry I'm running a little bit late today. My leg workout is on Sundays, and so depending on how legs go, I may run a little long, I may run a little short. Today I felt really good, and so ran a little long. How is your training going? Or I should say, how is your movement going? Just for those of you who may be listening in for the first time or watching for the first time, my name's Daphne, and I am here to provide a little movement snack. So anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes of getting out in the fresh air, if you're able to get outside, or walking around your apartment building, walking up and down your driveway or in your garage, but just encouraging you to move. And during that time, I'll share with you my thoughts on some things that are rolling around in my head, and hopefully this will be something that not only provides you with a movement snack, but also a mindset snack. And for those of you who know me and work with me know that I talk a lot about the 3 M's: meals, movement, and mindset. So today's mainly focused on moving, getting outside and getting some fresh air, and we're going to talk a little bit about mindset. So a couple of things first. I hope you have a chance to listen to our episode of Perfectly Planted. We had the pleasure of interviewing Laura Marks. Laura is the head coach at the Vegan Gym, and we live streamed the episode yesterday. I'll be posting the replay today, and good morning. And also it should be up on iTunes and Spotify later this morning. I had to do some editing, and hopefully, well, let's just put it this way. Every time I do some editing, I learn something. So it'll get better over time. We have some great episodes lined up. Laura's conversation was just so moving, and I would encourage you to listen to it if you have time, or watch it. It's titled "A Fighter Who Has Learned Forgiveness." In the next couple weeks, we're going to be having Dr. Rock make another visit to the Perfectly Planted podcast. And this time, Dr. Rock will be with Poe. And we're going to be talking about lifestyle medicine meets reality. And what that means is, when I talk about meals, mindset, and movement, it's so easy to talk about it sometimes, but how do you put it into reality in the throes of a busy lifestyle? So Dr. Rock and Poe are going to share some of their own lived experience on implementing some of the pillars of lifestyle medicine. And after that, we have another special guest coming up, Dr. Nicole Sorotin. Dr. Nicole is a physician from Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi, and she is going to be joining us to talk about lifestyle medicine, cancer prevention, treatment, and all things lifestyle medicine that she has implemented in the Lifestyle Medicine Center at Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi. So really excited for the next couple of weeks, and I would encourage you to tune in to our podcast when you have time. As for me, still training for that event that I have yet to reveal. Training is going pretty well. I did 13 and a half on the treadmill yesterday, which was actually fun. I know some people cringe at the thought of running that far and that long on the treadmill, but when you get into a groove and you've got some great podcasts, time goes quickly. So keeping up with the running, had a great leg workout today, and just consistency is key with my meals and my movement, and trying to keep a positive mindset that I can do it. I think that, like most of you, or like many of you, I have the same doubts. Am I a runner? Can I run? But the fact that I can run means that I am a runner. The fact that I do move means that I am an athlete, and the same applies to you. So, overcoming those doubts that sometimes plague us is important to accomplishing our goals. And I just wanted to share that I go through the same ups and downs as everyone else, but learn how to say, I am. I am an athlete. I am a runner. And if I'm not there, it's not to say that I'll never get there, but that I'm not there yet. So, in the last couple minutes, I wanted to share with you a few thoughts from last week's Mindset Monday. And again, for those of you who may be listening or watching for the first time, what I try and do on Sundays is encourage you to move while we're having this little conversation around mindset. And I use this as a chance to recap what I post on the blog the Monday before. I'll be honest with you that I write very sporadically. That's not the right word. I write what I feel. So there's some days when Mindset Monday is not written until Monday evening. It has to be something that moves me or something that I'm hearing from those that I'm working with. And this week I wanted to talk about the fact that it's okay to put yourself first. And I can't remember if I talked about this before, but I mean, for a long time, and I'm sure many of us think that putting ourselves first is selfish. And I still encounter that challenge where I feel that I have to put everyone else before myself. And then I try and remember, all the comments about putting on your own oxygen or filling up your well or filling up your cup, because if you don't take care of you, you don't have the mental or physical energy to care for others. And that is so important. And I think, part of those learnings came from my mom and dad. As I was helping care for them, they continued to encourage me to take the time I needed to care for myself. And that was at a time when I definitely felt like I needed to spend every minute possible with them and give them everything I could. But they knew that if I came empty, I wouldn't have anything to give. And so I think many times they helped save me during that journey, and their wisdom continues to enable me to save myself. But how do you put yourself first? I think a lot of times we put ourselves first because we think we want to please people, or we don't put ourselves first, because we want to please people. So you say yes to that coffee, or you say yes to that shopping trip, or you say yes to that event. And meanwhile, you're thinking, I don't really want to go, or I don't have time to go, or I don't have energy to go. I'm sure the people that are inviting you to these events or that are asking you to engage in these activities would embrace and welcome you having a very kind but clear conversation around your why if you're not able to attend. And sometimes it's more helpful to put your best foot forward and say no than go to an activity, an event, and be resentful the whole time you're there. That's negative energy to yourself and negative energy you're giving off to those that you're engaging with. But learning to put yourself first is a skill. And I was motivated to write this post last week after listening to Mel Robbins' podcast on this topic. And in that episode, she shared a lot on how to put yourself first without the guilt and the drama that might result. It will take deliberate practice, and you'll benefit from support and accountability. And that may come from your coach, your partner, your parents, the tribe that knows and loves you. But remember, it is okay to put yourself first. The future you will benefit from your ability to prioritize what's important and to help you lead the life that you love for many years to come. Keeping your cup full will allow you to give your best self to everyone around you, including the future you. So that's it for today's Walk with Wingman. I hope you found some pearls in the conversation about why it's important to learn how to sometimes put yourself first. And I welcome your feedback, comments, and also look forward to chatting with you over the next couple of weeks around some great topics related to March. We'll talk about National Nutrition Month. We'll talk about colorectal awareness. And I'm just excited to have you on this walk with me. Have a wonderful week. I appreciate you. Take care. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.